What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, unified, lightweight, world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez, who is 16 wins, no losses, no draws, 12 wins by way of knockout. He's 24 years of age, stands at 5'8" with a 68.5-inch arm reach. He's scheduled to go into his IBF mandatory challenge showdown with George Kambosos Jr., undefeated Australian star boxer. With that said, Teofimo Lopez, he came face to face with undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, and they had a few heated words to say the very least. But after their exchange, Teofimo Lopez Sr., father, trainer, and manager of Teofimo Lopez, went to Devin Haney's promoter, Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, who co-promotes with Devin Haney, DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, with his father, trainer, and manager Bill Haney. Okay? With that said, Teofimo Lopez Sr., after the debate between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez Jr., his son, he then took the initiative to go and confront Eddie Hearn. Okay? Now, if you remember, Eddie Hearn and Teofimo Lopez Jr. and Sr., they met backstage after a fight, and they discussed the possibility of fighting Devin Haney. Devin Haney obviously fights on DAZN. He's co-promoted with Eddie Hearn, the Matchroom CEO. Okay, they do a joint promotion. Okay, so he asked for a large sum of money, and Eddie Hearn, he said they were willing to oblige. Devin Haney, 26 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout, 22 years of age, stands at 5'8" with a 71-inch arm reach. Okay, so Eddie Hearn, he stated that they were more than willing to oblige them and give them what they were looking for. But what stood in the way is legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn. Okay, Bob Arum, in which promotes Teofimo Lopez. And Bob Arum, he's on record, and he stated he don't care what Teofimo Lopez wants because it's what they want ultimately. It's not about what Teofimo Lopez wants, it's about what they want and what direction they want Teofimo Lopez to go in, and Devin Haney is not the direction. When it comes to Teofimo Lopez wanting to fight Devin Haney, Bob Arum, he's on record, and he says that, it doesn't matter what Teofimo Lopez wants. He's signed to us and under our promotional company, and it's what we want to do. It's not up to what Teofimo Lopez wants to do. I don't care if he wants to fight Devin Haney or not. We're not willing to make that happen. Okay, we have other plans for Teofimo Lopez. So this is what, Bob Arum had to say. So today, when they, that being Bill Haney and Devin Haney confronted Teofimo Lopez, they went back and forth. As we know, Devin Haney, he confronted Teofimo Lopez on numerous occasions, and he was looking to, stage that fight. But, Teofimo Lopez, he went in different directions. And Bob Arum, he also stated that, Teofimo Lopez, he pushed for a fight with George Kambosos Jr., in which Bob Arum, he stated that now that he wanted to get as much money as possible, he says that we'll see how everything plays out with him in the future because he signed to us 3.5 more years. And then shockingly, Teofimo Lopez, he signed an extension with top-ranked Bob Arum and ESPN. So with that said, Bob Arum, he wasn't willing to push for a fight between Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. But he did state that, Bob Arum, he did state that he would much rather have Teofimo Lopez fight Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, or a rematch with Vasyl Lomachenko over him fighting George Kambosos Jr. because he simply don't see the worth in George Kambosos Jr. Okay, so he says that George Kambosos Jr. is a light touch opponent. He's going to get knocked out. He's just not, on the level of Teofimo Lopez. So Bob Arum, he stated that he believes that Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos Jr., they colluded, okay, to get as much money as possible. They let the IBF mandatory go to a purse bid, in which we know that Triller, they bid on that fight. and they outbid Top Rank, they outbid Matchroom, they outbid everybody. But it then still fell through. So now Teofimo Lopez, ironically enough, has to go to the next highest bidder, which is Eddie Hearn. Now we know Bob Arum, Top Rank, and ESPN, they bid $2.3 million. Eddie Hearn, he came in and bid $3.2 million in the zone. And then Triller came in and bid $6.6 million, okay, which was a clear runaway between the two. And so Triller has since backed off, right? They couldn't get a deal done. The date kept being rescheduled 5 times or more. And so it went to the next highest bidder, which is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and DAZN. So ironically, Teofimo Lopez Sr. confronts Eddie Hearn, and Teofimo Lopez Sr. Is talking to Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn is saying, I'm in charge of his fight, okay? I'm handling his fight. I'm trying to get him the biggest fights possible. I'm in control of this fight with George Kambosos Jr. I'm going to make it happen. And Teofimo Lopez Sr., he's going off on Eddie Hearn, and he's saying Devin Haney is his boy. He's telling Teofimo Lopez Jr., his son, who's also standing there, he's informing him Devin Haney is his boy, so he's going to look out for Devin Haney. And he starts calling Eddie Hearn all types of names under the sun. And he says, I could identify with a guy like Eddie Hearn because I am essentially from those types of neighborhoods. Okay, so we can identify with guys like Eddie Hearn. So he used other words to describe Eddie Hearn. Okay, and so he's stating that, I know when I see a guy like Eddie Hearn who's trying to, get over essentially, and Devin Haney is his boy. Now, there's a lot of backstory between Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. Obviously, as we know that Vasyl Lomachenko, he vacated his WBC title, which Devin Haney fought for the WBC title. And Devin Haney, he applied to be franchised, and the World Boxing Council, better known as WBC President Mauricio Suleiman, they obliged, they franchised Vasyl Lomachenko, which means at the time you can't win the franchise belt, you can't lose the franchise belt. But they decided to change the rules as he took on Teofimo Lopez, which should have been a unification bout. But they then, after the fight, after Teofimo Lopez, according to WBC, petitioned to be franchised himself, they obliged Teofimo Lopez. But the initial rules was you can't win or lose the franchise title, okay? Well, they change the rules as they go. They make up the rules as they go. And they said Teofimo Lopez petitioned to be franchised. So then they recognized him as the WBC champion. But Vasyl Lomachenko never fought Devin Haney. He vacated the belt after he fought for the vacant belt that former WBC 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Mikey Garcia vacated to move up to challenge unified welterweight world champion superstar boxer Errol the Truth Spence Jr. So Mikey Garcia was the WBC belt holder, but he vacated the belt and he moved up to 147. And when Mikey Garcia moved up 147, Vasyl Lomachenko fought Olympic gold medalist, British superstar, junior lightweight title contender Luke Campbell, and he lost, that being Luke Campbell, to Vasyl Lomachenko. Bob Arum is also on record letting it be known before Luke Campbell and Vasyl Lomachenko even fought, he's on record as stating that I don't care what Devin Haney does, he signed with the wrong promotional company, and because he signed with the wrong promotional company, he's not going to get his opportunity. And we are going to petition the WBC to be franchised after Lomachenko beats Luke Campbell. And if you don't know, Luke Campbell is also an Eddie Hearn fighter, Matchroom fighter, and DAZN fighter, in which Eddie Hearn at this press conference was asking Eddie Hearn if Lomachenko wins, is he going to give the opportunity to Devin Haney to fight Vasyl Lomachenko, who was Vasyl Lomachenko's mandatory. And Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum stated, that's when he stated that he was not willing to, let Devin Haney fight for the belt. Okay. So, he clearly, had no, qualms about making a fight between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, nor Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko. Okay. And so Vasyl Lomachenko vacated the belt, became franchised. Devin Haney fought for the vacant belt. He became WBC champion. He has mandatories. Then the WBC changed the rules as they went. They obliged Teofimo Lopez's petition, and Teofimo Lopez became the champion. So it's a complete mess. So everybody wants to see Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez face off against one another because we want to see who truly is the WBC champion. and we want to see who's the undisputed champion at lightweight. So this would satisfy everything we need to know. So Teofimo Lopez, obviously, oddly enough, senior, he approaches Eddie Hearn and has some very choice words for Eddie Hearn. And what's ironic about it is that Eddie Hearn is in control of Teofimo Lopez's next fight with George Kambosos Jr. So let's see how this all plays out. Teofimo Lopez says after George Kambosos Jr. fight, he's more than willing to fight Devin Haney and sign the contract. Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they said, are you sure? Is that your word? We could shake on it, so on and so forth. Now, Devin Haney, he's looking to fight Joseph Jojo Diaz, who's the former IBF featherweight, super featherweight world champion, who's a lightweight title contender. And oddly enough, he's his mandatory, okay? His fight fell through with Ryan Garcia as Ryan Garcia got injured. And now they sent Joseph Jojo Diaz the same contract that Golden Boy Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia sent to Joseph Diaz for the fight, so they could fight Joseph Diaz December 3rd or December 4th. They don't know which day it will be. And that will put them online as Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos Jr. is set to square off around that time as well. So we got to see how this unfolds and plays out. Can't wait. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. But before I let y'all go, let's hear what they had to say, shall we? So that's Teofimo Lopez Sr. telling Eddie Hearn, I'll bet you $100,000 right now. My son beats Devin Haney. You believe Devin Haney will beat my son, so on and so forth. And he had some very choice words. So make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Ebony Bridges, Blonde Bomber, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.